Hello, 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 hello. And it's your girl Aquila coming straight at you from Diva-Villege. My mind, my thoughts. Glad to be back tonight. Tonight's show is sponsored by, let me show you. I'm going to share my screen so you can see who the show is sponsored by tonight. I just love doing this right here because I learned how to do it. And our sponsor for tonight is DeMarcus Store. If you haven't had a chance to visit DeMarcus Store to see the merchandise that's in there, please go in and check that store out. Remember that when you go into this store to check it out, you can pay by credit card, you can pay by PayPal, you can also do Shop Pay. Shop Pay is when you have 4 payments that you make and they take the money out every 2 weeks. It's like a fraction of whatever it is, but it's definitely so worth the time. Okay? To check out demarcusstore.com, you guys, and let me know what you think. Okay, so now let's get into the show. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm still sharing. No, I'm not sharing. Hey, here I am. Hey, Ann, how are you? How are you? How are you? So here I am. So I'm ready to start the show. But before we start the show, let's do a little bit of house cleaning. First, if anybody wants to call in to talk, to be a part of the show live, you can call this number 917-924-2644. Again, that's 917-924-2644. Call that number and you can come on to the show and be live. Not only that, I want you guys to go to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and again, that's the name of the store, themarcusstore.com. All righty, so let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. So tonight's show is called Never Give Up. And over the week or during the week, well, actually today, I just decided what show I was going to do today. But I had a reason for doing this show, Never Give Up. The reason why I chose this show, Never Give Up, is because won't be able to call on break, but we share. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate that. The reason why I chose this topic, never give up, is because before people reach their peak, they give up and they never know what they could have done. Okay, so my topic is never give up. Let's start with reasons why people give up. Lack of confidence is the main reason why they give up. Lack of confidence means that the person is right there where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do is just open that door and walk through it. But they don't do that because they don't trust their own judgment. You know what I'm saying? If you can't trust yourself, you can't trust anybody. You have to have that confidence in yourself that whatever it is that you're doing is going to work out. I give you a perfect example. This is my logo, and as you guys can see, it's the afro. You could take it as a black woman, afro, earrings, and all this right here, right? So when I first decided that I was going to use this as one of my logos so that I could put it out there, a lot of people said, I don't think you should do that because you're going to box yourself in. You're going to put yourself into one category and you're not going to be able to build your brand. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to have this logo. Okay. And because I wanted to have this logo, what I did, I pushed all that to the side. I pushed it to the side and I said, okay, this is what I want to do, but I can also have it where I have different logos. So if you've been following me, or if you look up in the top corner, you can see my other logo. So I have a variety of different things of what I can do. Now, my confidence is very big. Okay. I believe in myself 100% because if I don't believe in myself, my confidence is going to go like this right here. So you have to have confidence in what you do. You have to believe that no matter what it is that you're trying to do, you can do it. You know, either way, if you believe you can't, you believe you can't. Either way, you're going to be correct on the whole situation. But be on that side believing that you can, because Like I always say, you guys know I'm a very spiritual person, and I feel that what you put into the universe is going to come back to you. So if you believe that you can't do something because of that lack of confidence, well, guess what? You put that into the universe, and the universe says, your wish is my command. And guess what? Now you can't do it because you believe that you can't. Some people fail at things because this is never giving up. Some people give up because they want to stay in the comfort zone. They feel that they venture out, they feel they try to do something else, they're going to make a mistake. And if they make a mistake, they're embarrassed, they're ashamed. They don't want people to know, well, damn, I couldn't do this right here. I messed up. It's not about somebody with this I got you type situation. It's not even about that. It's called staying in your comfort zone, meaning you don't want to open the door. You don't want to peek out and see what's going on, because being where you're safe, things that you're used to doing, it messes you up. Okay. Sometimes you have to venture out. You have to open that door. You have to see what's going on. You have to move on. It's okay to step outside your comfort zone. It's okay to make a mistake, because if you don't make mistakes when things are going correctly, how you going to know if you never made a mistake? I make mistakes all the time. I make a mistake, I start all over again. You don't have to worry about all of that. When I first started doing Diva-Ville, I was in a comfort zone because I felt safe and I felt secure. But with me feeling safe and secure, what I was actually doing was messing things up for myself. When I say messing things up for myself, I was boxing myself in where I wasn't giving myself that opportunity to reach out to other people because I was just staying in one little box. You can't do that. You gotta venture out. So if you guys notice, with my merchandise that I have now and with the merchandise that I had before, is a total different look. I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I moved on so that I can do something different and so that I can grow and make things better for myself. So the comfort zone, leave it out. Some people, they lack perseverance. And when I say you lack perseverance, if things doesn't happen right away for you, you give up. Oh no, I wanted to lose weight. I didn't lose any weight last night. So you know what? I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop eating healthy. I'm going to stop walking. I'm going to stop exercise. I'm going to just stop. But when you stop, what does it prove? You gave up before you had a chance to lose the weight. You gave up before you had a chance to become successful. Losing weight, nobody loses weight overnight. And I'm here to tell you, nobody loses weight overnight. But if you think this is what's going to happen and this is where you're focusing at, okay, I'm getting up in the morning, I'm stepping on the scale. And I'll tell you, I step on the scale every day. And regardless of what's on that scale, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see exactly where I'm going. I know what I want to do. And I know that it's not going to happen overnight. So perseverance means that if it doesn't happen now, you continue on and you make sure that things happen the way they're supposed to do. Don't give up. Don't stop. Because when you stop, you never know how you're going to look if you would have gotten that weight up or if you would have continued on doing what you needed to have done. You have to believe in yourself. A lot of people give up because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they have the confidence or they have the know-how to do the different things that need to be done. People, they give up and they give up too soon. When I first started out wanting to do Diva-Ville, I didn't know what I was doing. I just know that I like to talk. And a lot of people have always said to me, right, you need to write a book. You need to do this. You need to do that because you're good at giving advice. You're good at doing this. But it wasn't nothing special that I was doing. What I was actually doing was just being myself and just talking. You guys, please call in at 917-924-2644 so that you can be a part of this conversation. I believe in myself. People think that when you believe in yourself, that you have confidence, people call you arrogant. They say, oh, you think it's all about you. No. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect anybody else to believe in you? People treat you the way that you treat yourself. This is why you have to believe in yourself. If you believe that you can do something, you can do it. If you believe that you can run a marathon, it may take you 3 or 4 times before you do it, but get out there and just do it. Why? Because you feel that you can do it. You believe in yourself. I know that I can do this. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up because I know that I can do this right here. And that's the most important part. You have to feel it and know yourself that you can do it. It doesn't matter what the next person says. Doesn't matter what the next person thinks. It's what you feel. How do you feel about the situation? You have to believe that anything that you put your mind to, you can do it, because that least little doubt that's in your mind could cause everything just to fall apart. You have to believe it, and then you act as though whatever it is that you're doing, act as though you already have it. Act as though that you're there at that spot, because if you act as though you're there, you're living it out. Hey, you are right there, and all you have to do is believe it, continue to push it, and you're going to be exactly where you need to be. You have to believe in yourself. Um, People give up because they listen to other people or other people's advice. Okay. Now I know I said that people told me that I should do this, Danielle. Yeah, but this is something that I do, something that I like to do. I like to talk. I like to help people. This is just what I do. But you have people that they want to do stuff. They're not sure how to go about doing it. And they're not sure if they really want to do it because they don't have that confidence and stuff in themselves. So now you go ask somebody else. And like I tell people so many times, whatever you feel for yourself or whatever you want to do for yourself, other people are not going to feel that same way for you. They always say that a lot of times when you have good news, don't tell everybody, because everybody is not freaking happy for you. Now they're going to act like they're happy for you, but then they're going to give you a million and one reasons of why you can't do something. You tell them, oh, I want to sing. I want to be an actress. Oh, well, it costs too much to get headshots. It costs too much for you to get singing lessons. It costs. You know, nobody's going to like the way you sing. Nobody's going to like this. But you know what? There's something and somebody out there for everybody. You may not like the way I talk, but there's somebody out there who likes the way I talk. I do these shows and people come to me all the time and they're like, you know what? What you said to me really helped me out. You know, I like what you said. And like, again, this is me just being myself. Other people, you can tell when a person is being genuine and when they're not. I'm telling you. When people make jokes and stuff about stuff, especially if it's something that you're really serious about, something that you really want to do, if they make a joke about it, in every joke, there's some truth. Best believe what I'm telling you. Everybody does not want to see you succeed. Everybody does not want you to be happy. So you can't always tell people what it is that you're doing or what you're working on or what it is that you want to do, because they're going to try and steer you in a different direction. A lot of times people will steer you in a different direction for this reason right here. Hear me what I'm about to tell you. People will steer you in the wrong direction or tell you that you can't do something because it exposes them for who they are and what they can't do. There are people that want to do things just as bad as you, just as bad as me, but they don't want to take the steps to do it. And because they don't want to take the steps to do it, they don't want you to do it either. So they give you all of these different excuses about why this can't be done. Stop listening to everybody. If it's something that you want to do, hell, do it. If you fail, then start all over again. Don't even worry about it. Just do what needs to be done. Anybody want to call in and chime in to debate me, or just say, okay, you know what? Or just give me your opinion. 917-924-2644. Call that number and we can talk about this also. Let me see. Lack of motivation is another reason you can't give up. It is hard work in doing anything that you want. Anything worth having is worth working for. But the thing is, everybody wants you to hand stuff to them. They want you to give things to them on a silver platter. Nobody wants to work for anything. It's just like, remember when you were in school and you used to study and everything for tests, and then the person sitting beside you or behind you, they want to copy off your paper and get the answers after you've already did the hard work by sitting down, studying, and doing what you need to do. This is life in general. People are not motivated to do anything, and people say, oh, I need somebody to motivate me. No one can motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. So if people tell you, oh, you need someone to motivate you, that's a damn lie. You have to motivate yourself. You're the only one that can give you what you need to get out there and do what needs to be done. Nobody wants to do anything. Um, People say, I want to start a business, but it's so hard. What is so hard about it? It's so many people out there that have started businesses. If it's so hard, why is there so many businesses and everything that's out there if it's so hard to do? I mean, it's not, we're not talking about like rebuilding or building a wheel or anything like that. We're talking about something that's been going on for years. Every place you go, somebody has a business. And you know what? The thing about today and yesterday or yesteryears is like now everything is on the internet. You can YouTube, you can Google anything that you want to find out. It's right there. You can do it so easily. Back in the day, you had to like really, really go through things. Now you want to start a business, you can go right to what is it? LegalZoom. You want to start a business and follow the prompts. You can start a business. You want to make a dress, you can Google it, how to make a dress. You anything that you want to do, Google has everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about you and what you want to do. That motivation is out the window because you can only motivate yourself. Now that the store has been revamped, so there is no longer Bandcamp, but demarca.bandcamp.com. Now you have to go to demarcastore.com and you can see everything that's there. And when I look at this store, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm so motivated. I'm so hyped behind what's going on with this store. It's like every day when I leave the job and I come home, I come right home and I jump right into it. You know why? Because I'm motivated. uh, I'm talking so fast because I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm motivated by you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm motivated by for myself. When I look in and I see everything that's in that store, and I see people are actually placing orders, you know what I'm saying? I feel good about it. And because that motivation makes me want to continue to do more. When was it? Friday morning. I went to bed at 2 o'clock Friday morning, got up at 6:30 and went to work. Okay. I went to work on 4 hours worth of sleep. Okay. I had to get to the job. I had to drink some soda so I can get myself up. And I don't even drink soda. But this is what I did because hard work pays off. And if I don't do what I need to do, it's not gonna happen. So in doing this right here, when I tell you that I'm so hyped, I'm so motivated because I've taught myself how to go in, look at stuff. You know, how to look at my customers invoice, call them and let them know, hey, okay, thank you for this right here, because the follow-up is very important. Okay, thank you, your order will be sent out this day, this to be able to go in to say to you guys, but listen, you can go into my store and this is what you can do. You can go in and you can make purchases, and then to be able to say this is what makes me so excited, because I know we're all going through some hard time with COVID. We haven't like gotten ourselves back where we need to be or where we want to be or where we were at before, but there's always a workaround. So if you want to go into my store and you want to shop to show you what hard work and perseverance does, I have it set up so you have so many different ways now that you can do it. You can use your credit card to pay for your items. You can do what's that thing? PayPal to pay for your items. You can do Google Pay. You can do Shop Pay. And what I've done myself, I've tested all these different things to make sure that when you go in, that it works. Let me tell you about this Shop Pay because I love this thing right here. So if you go into the store and you buy from $50 up to $3,000 worth of merchandise, you can click on Shop Pay. When you click on Shop Pay, you don't have to pay the full amount up front. Because some people may go and they be like, you know what, I like this, I like this, I like this, but I can't get everything right now because I've taken care of that. Okay. Shop Pay. So what they do, you're gonna make 4 payments instead of one. So every 2 weeks, what they do, they'll take a payment. So when you set it up for Shop Pay, this is exactly what they do. Shop Pay say, okay, this is how much all of your stuff costs right here. So we're gonna break this up into 4 payments, and then they give you an amount that you will be paying each pay period. Well, I would say pay period because it's every 2 weeks. So all you have to do, They don't run your credit, so you don't have to worry about your credit being hit or your credit score drop. You don't have to worry about none of that. Get out of here with that. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is just give them your debit card number or your credit card number, your social security number, and your birthday. And then they tell you, okay, so this is how much you're going to pay right here. So every 2 weeks, we're going to go into your account and we're going to take out this amount right here. And when that fourth payment is done, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So all of your stuff is already taken care of. This is what I talk about, motivation and hard work. All your stuff is already taken care of because as far as I know, all your stuff is paid for. You don't know want to know that you're going and you're making the monthly payments. But I say this to say, look how easy it is. When I went into it this time to do it, I tried to think about everybody. This is why I said it's hard work because you have to know your demographics. You have to know who you're dealing with, and you have to take yourself out of it. You have to say, okay, I know I like this, but I'm not the one that's going to be purchasing it. Even though I'm wearing my own product too because I've been wearing everybody else's stuff for a long time. So it's time for me now to wear my own product. But I sit down, I've spoken to different people and I've asked different questions, to see, well, do you like this? So if you like a sweatshirt, do you like a sweatshirt to pull over or zip up? Which one, what kind of one do you like? So stuff like that, I have to take all of this right here into consideration when I'm talking to people. And then all this information that I'm gathering together, I take all of this information, put it down, I sit down and I start writing stuff out. And then I said, okay, now I want to set this up. I want to get this for them, this. So now I have jackets, different types of jackets, because different type of people. I have bags. I have tote bags. I have duffel bags. Why? Because there are different type of people, and everybody don't like the same thing. I have water bottles. I have the infused water bottle, and then I have the regular stainless steel water bottle. Why? Some people like to put fruits and stuff inside their water. So now you have an infused bottle and you can put your fruits and stuff right on in there and you can keep moving. When I say you have to work hard, you have to work hard because you have to go through all these different things to see what it is that other people like. Have I ever thought about giving up? If I say no, I'd be lying. But I have something that a lot of people don't have. I have confidence and stuff in myself. I know what it is that I want to do, and I know it's hard work. I know that I can't sit back on my thumbs and wait for somebody to do this for me. I realize in doing your own, you're the one that's responsible when it comes down to doing your own. You can't rely on anybody else to do it. So I'm going to end the show, but I thank all of you guys for coming in. For those of you that have been into the store, thank you for going in. For the orders that have been made, thank you for that also. If you guys have been in, you know that some of them are pictures and some of them are embroidery. So you know I've done my homework. Okay. So now that I'm closing, I just have a few words that I want to say. And I want to thank you for coming in and doing your thing because I know that you're at work and that means a lot to me because you're at work and you take your lunch break so that you can watch me and I love you and you just don't know how much I appreciate you for that. But what I want you guys to do is this. Dun, 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 dun. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Leave comments, good, bad, or indifference. I'm going to answer you regardless. Leave comments there. If you haven't gone into the store, which is Demarca Store, DEMAKASTORE.com. If you haven't gone in there, make sure that you go in there so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, when you go in there, I'm patting my own self on the back. When you go in there, you're going to be so excited when you go in because just for the stuff that's in there is so nice, so clean, so crisp. It's so inviting. You know what I'm saying? So go in, take a look around and see what's going on. If you have any questions or any concerns about it, feel free to reach out to me. You can always get me on Facebook, DM me. I mean, because certain things we have conversation about, I don't need it to be on the timeline, so you could just DM me. But Other than that, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being there for me. And like always, I think this is like my third show for the season, which means I have 5 more to make that 8. So once we hit 8, you know what that means, right? Great job. Gotta go. I appreciate it. Love you, Ann. Go back to work so you can get your money right so you can make your orders. Okay, you guys. See you next week. Make sure you tune in next Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. to Diva-Villege Live so you can find out what's going on in my mind. Love you. Good night.